Have you ever heard Japanese people call American military Beigun in Japanese? Bei means rice. Gun means military. A military of rice? It makes sense to Japanese because kanji of rice symbolize America. Why does the rice start to symbolize America? America is written like this in kanji. America in English has an accent on me. That's why it starts to be symbolized as me, which also means rice. Country name is normally written in katakana today, which is based on foreign language pronunciation. This custom had started from the late 18th century to clarify the foreign words when they are written. And it was a time when samurai had disappeared and the people started to touch various foreign culture and stuff in their daily life. Before that, foreign words was translated in Japanese using any of hiragana, katakana, and kanji, up to translator. And the country name was normally written with kanji, which was easier and quicker to be recognized. And those kanji were normally based on how they wrote in Chinese, and they were arranged to match Japanese pronunciation. Using one of those kanji to symbolize the countries got more popular, especially on the headlines of the newspaper and the magazines. Britain is written as Eikoku, which is close to England pronunciation. So A is used as symbolic kanji for the Britain. This is why English was translated as Eigo, which means England language. Japanese government published the standards of using katakana for foreign words on 1954. But because it was very common and useful to use those symbolic kanji letters as country name, especially on newspaper and the magazine's headline, they decided to keep using those. The government also set the standard to unify the use of these symbolic letters as country name. So you may see these symbolic kanji especially on the news in Japanese life. By the way, Japan is called as Nihon or Nippon in Japanese. This name comes from Chinese. Nichi means sun, like sunshine. Hon means origin. So it means the origin of sun, or where sun come up. Japan was written in this way in Chinese book on 7th century because it was located on the east of China. Japan, this English word also comes from Chinese pronunciation of ribbon or ribbon. And this letter was written as Japan in the travels of Marco Polo in the late 13th century. And this was the first time in the history that name of Japan was written in English alphabet. It is so interesting the words of Japan and Nihon comes from the same Chinese word on the different century.